I'm alive. Yeah, need to re-log into Twitch. And the code. Trying to send a verification code to my phone. Not going through. Text isn't going through. Damn it. Error encountered when sending SMS. God. Can log in, please, as myself. I'm not getting the code. That or it's like falling through the cracks for some reason. So I'm gonna have to like go adjust things from Twitch somewhere else. I'm probably like dislogged out of it on my phone. Dislogged out of it. That's not a word. I swear I need to turn off my phone. I'm gonna like reset my phone because I swear it just needs a hard reset. Give it a second while I gotta find some decent. All right, give me a moment. What am I doing? Finding background video of Anime New York City. All right, so I did a nice. Wonder if I'll see myself in this. Go. Tell that a bit. Yeah, let's see here. I have no idea what this was. Ize, Yen Press, I guess what it was. And there's Hololive Cover Corp over to the side. Face Connect is behind these. All right, so yeah, I went to Anime New York City because of the two, I guess, largest anime expos in the country. I don't know. I guess it's Anime Expo and Anime NYC at this point. Two largest metro areas. I don't know if they've got one going on in Chicago, which is America's second largest city. Or third largest city. I don't remember. There you can see the Face Connect booth in the background there. Went to some of the meet and greets there. Let's see here. I did meet and greet for Tenma, Jelly, and Uruka. Oh yeah, and Face Connect had the whole thing of now they're selling scented candles, each one branded off of one of their talents. So, I got one for my mom. I gotta remember to have that shipped from my friend's house where it currently is to my parents' house and like have my sister hold on to it for my mom's birthday. My sister helped me pick out the scent. Oh, there's the line for one of the meet and greets. I may not have been in that one. Who knows when this was taken. All right, so impressions. NYC, of course, is like any convention. You got a giant hall with exhibitors. I think this is kind of what makes any like big convention a big one. But this is a small family-friendly, small friend thing. It's the big thing is you need to have the big vendors. Like one thing I would say about like Anime Matsuri here in Houston is that there's not like big vendors there. You don't have Crunchyroll, you don't have High Dive, you don't have all the other big corporations that are big in the anime sphere, like Gacha Games or anything. It's a lot of independent stuff, or smaller scale stuff. You don't have the big names in anime out there. There's some vendor halls, but it's more like commercial merchandise stuff and not, big IP holding people, entities. This is for Arkfield End Nights or something. I do not keep up with modern games. I'm really stuck all in the past. There's Iriam. I thought about getting into them, but just let it go. So it was nice. Face Connect was there. I nearly had the chance to do a meet and greet with Henya, and of course I saw what's her face. Just up somewhere else. A separate browser. Eru, what's her name? Claimy. Eru Claimy. This, her group Aegis Link or Inzagnia was there, so I was able to meet her twice. The two meet and greets she had ongoing. Nice. And then the second time I was able to show off my cosplay. Not gonna bring it up because of how scuffed it was, but I was cosplaying Flock. I dyed my hair. I bought a whole bunch of clothing for it. I tried to make the I made the 3D maneuvering gear, and I am resolved that if not by next year or some point in the future, I will remake it with solid plastic pieces cut out from buying from McMaster Carr. Because making shit out of foam is annoying, especially making large pieces. I went to a panel about 3D printing for large props. Well, I have a 3D printer. At a certain point, like, just buying large pieces of material is better than 3D printing stuff. Like, I wanted to, like, go around and ask cosplayers with big props, like, have you ever heard what? Have you ever heard? No. Have you ever heard what McMaster Carr is? Like, say, you know, for whatchamacallit, for 3D maneuvering here, you're gonna need a lot of flat panels of let's see here. Plate. Various materials. Obviously, I don't want metal. Garolite. Titanium. No, not going to go that hard. Ceramic. No. More like sheets. Plastic sheeting. I was looking this up. So length going up to 5 feet, 4.5 feet, 50 feet, 4 feet, 47. 3.5. Get a wide breadth. Yeah, I need a sheet of this stuff. Width, I don't know, 6, 5, 4, 3 inches for one of the side pieces. And then I just have to ultimately pick a material. And thickness, ooh. How much is 0? I'm playing with calipers in my hand right now. So that's 0.04. That's too thick. How much is like a full 1/4 inch? Yeah, 1/4 inch, 0.2, 3/16. What's 1/8? 0.125. Perhaps I could go that low. Maybe not. So I'm just wondering, like, how many people know that you can just buy like material like this? So now some of this is like a little bit more high grade, extra high strength. I kind of don't need it. Thermoform polystyrene strips. I'm not sure I want that. Polystyrene. Glass fields? No. Machinable cast nylon bars. How expensive is this going to be? Per foot. 1/4 inch by 3 inch width. So I could order it for the amount that I need. At a 1/4 inch. Be a bit expensive. Depending on how wide I need it. It's all FDA standard. I don't need that. There's a little bit cheap. High density polyethylene bars or whatever. I forget what the E stands for, but I could use this for cosplaying. You know, instead of having to like try and fold out, cut out nice squares, it just comes to me pre-made. And I can design around this. Or if I need to, I can, you know, cut off what I need. Cut off excess. So let's see here. So for a 3 foot, let's see here. Nearly like 36 inches, so 3 feet. So yeah, it'd be $30 for a 3 foot long piece that to make out the side, one side of the but that would be $30, so that'd be about across 2. So I need 2 of those. I'm thinking the broadside of the 3D maneuvering gear sheath. So making the sheaths is the simple part. Making the complex thing behind the actual like reels in the back is the harder part. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, this paused. Yeah, so everyone's hawking anime figurines. A lot of Marin Kitagawa. There's Himmel. Oh, some has-been hotel stuff. Oh, yeah, and then all these lucky boxes. I did not buy one of these things. So. Got a Thor's hammer over there. Jewelry and stuff. Oh, yeah, somebody posted else on Instagram, like, how many people were, like, reselling dropship stuff from Temu. and then selling up for significant markup. How absolutely like scummy that is. So watch what you buy, because you could probably find it cheaper for on Temu. Somewhere around here, I think is forget who it was, but it was somebody who was hawking VTuber merch, and I bought like 3 keychains to go to my collection that's in my cubicle right now. So that was nice. Oh yeah, those are the. Oh no, they've got some bikinis in the background there. No. I swear it was around here. It was like Chocoya or something, Chocolata or something. Their booth. I tweeted out about them. I was saying like heartily recommend them. So, and of course there was the food court. What did I eat? I think I got some takoyaki at some point. I got some taiyaki with my sister when she came down on Friday to help me out with with my cosplay ad hoc. Let's see here. We got like red bean, ube, and like custard or vanilla. I forget which one. What else I have? Oh, I also had okonomiyaki. That's the weird like vegetable savory pancake. It's basically just like batter mixed with a lot of lettuce, and it's good. I also got it topped with a piece of pork. That was like my oh my god, it's Yura. He's famous in the Face Connect community. Like usually, he hosted an off party at Offkai last year, and he hosted a party room FaceCon this year. I also spoke to what's his face, McGuire. Let's see here if I can find him. God, stop. Stop. I don't know what I have to do to find him. I can't keep track of his count. I think he works with Prod Yakai. He was at the Face Connect booth. What does it take to find? He cannot keep finding his account. It's so it. I follow him. Whatever. I think he's somebody who works with Project High and also hangs out with Face Connect. In any case, God, I can't find him. His dumb Twitter account. Whatever. He was talking about how everyone desperately doesn't want to do FaceCon 2027 if there is one in California again because it's so expensive, and apparently it's just the cost of hosting the union play of the place at a hotel that the unions, like, because it's California, unions have way more protections there, and it makes it significantly more expensive than trying to do it. So apparently I think it was Ira who said they were trying to reserve the Gaylord Hotel in Dallas, which I'm guessing is a giant hotel with an atrium. And maybe it would have been more expensive. It would have been significantly cheaper there. And McGuire was just telling me about how they hated the logistics of all of it. So, of getting everything into California. And I don't know. I think he said something like even the people who run Offkai in San Jose don't want to do it in California because it's just so expensive. So, but I was just trying to convince Sakana since he was there, like, hey, can you do Anime Frontiers as an end of the year convention, please? So I don't miss out at either Anime Weekend Atlanta or whatchamacallit, Holiday Matsuri. In Orlando, Florida, because I can't go that late in the December. I'm trying to do this whole winter trip to Japan. All right, what else happened? I did go to a cosplay meetup for Attack on Titan. Got to show off. I am barely in any of the photos because I picked Flock of all characters to cosplay. There was some point where they called up all Titan fodder, i.e. people who got killed by Titans. I joined up for that because Flock was part of Erwin's final last stand charge at the end of season 3. So, you know, he was being used fodder to an extent. So I did stand out to the side, and I was like cowering over in fear, like Flock was at towards the end of the tour, while he was talking to Erwin, like why are we doing this? But then, you know, he survives, and then he decides to try and live out Erwin's legacy. But of course, he obviously couldn't be the hero or whatever. Met a buddy, Andrew, like some solar company startup that this guy's just running for himself, and he played Eren, like season 4 Eren, and he even did the makeup under his eyes for like he just got out of a transformation. I played as Flock. So me and my sister recording a video, we did a whole reenactment of Flock, of Eren meeting Flock, and we redid the lines as best we could. And Mr. Andrew was very much more satisfied with it than I was. So because because I used my cape, because I barely wore it, but I wore the the green cape, hooded cape that the Survey Corps has. I folded that up as if it were the clothings that what's his face Flock gives to Jaeger in that scene, and Andrew grabbed that shit like he owned it, as aggressively as like Eren did in that scene. He was like really satisfied with himself with how much he owned being Eren in that. In any case, so what's next? All right. I'm coming up on the half-hour mark. I kind of want to talk about, some new stuff, so I'll wrap. Let's see here. Final thing to talk about. On Sunday, I was burnt out from the after party, which I'll leave some final, like, funny story for this, and I'm definitely going to, like, turn this into a clip, a short, at some point, what happened to me at the rave. So Sunday, I got exhausted from staying up till the rave. That only went till 2. I left at about probably like 1:20, caught an Uber or a Lyft, because United partners with Lyft, so I can grind some miles by paying for rides with that. I really don't care about the miles, in all honesty. It's I guess it's just more efficient. I could pay for the trips with miles, in all honesty. Whatever, enough about that. To my my buddy's place in Secaucus, New Jersey, because there were no trains running that late at night to get me back in. There were no subway trains that's running that late in the morning to get me back into Secaucus, New Jersey. It is a very convenient. Once you get to the train station, it is like a 10-minute ride into the city, and then at most like a 15-minute subway ride to to the Javits Center. The 7 line runs right there, which I gotta remember. If I do decide to stay in the city, I just gotta remember I don't need to get a hotel right next to the Javits Center. I just need to find a hotel right near a 7 line station, because so I can just leave that hotel, get on the 7 line to the Javits Center, and then be out like that. It'd be way less of a hassle. So but Sunday I was or Saturday. Let's see. I went to the Hololive concert on Friday. After party, Senpai Squad after party on Saturday evening, and then Sunday morning I was exhausted. I showed up late, so I just went down and sat down at the Crunchyroll screening. So what were they screening? Hold up. Let me go to the actual anime website, Anime NYC website. Oh, here's a web page for it. Oh God, it's like shrink this over. And let's see here. So what were they screening? Get an early look at a next wave of Crunchyroll anime. The exciting premieres of spanning fantasy, sci-fi, action, and comedy be among the first fantasy experiences upcoming series Crunchyroll screening lineup. A Returner's Magic should be special season 2. I didn't even know there was a season 1 of this thing. I don't know. There was just like some joke in the scene where there's the elf girl and I guess the isekai protagonist and some bakery lady mistakes them as a couple, and then the elf girl plays into it even though they're not in a romantic relationship. It was like, it seems to be a rather calm episode for what's going on. Now, the other one that actually interests me is episode 1 of Reborn as a Space Mercenary. Now, it's isekai slot, but this time at least it's taking it to a sci-fi setting. It's kind of like Overlord, where he's playing a game, and so he grinded out some pretty hard, pretty OP ship and skills. So he's starting off from a strong footing, even though he's in now. But he's transplanted his player character from the game Stella Online or whatever to this new sci-fi fantasy universe that does not have any antecedents to any of the I guess the world building of whatever Stella Online the game was. It looks like it's gonna be dumb isekai slop with a harem anime, and of course they have space elves because you can't not have pretty elf girls for the isekai protagonist to collect. Where was I going with this? So I might actually be interested in that because I also just like binged that that reincarnations anime that came out like a year ago and only just learned about from a one Instagram reel. So I can enjoy my slop when I want to, and I'll definitely check out this Space Mercenary one thing. Not debuting until October of this year, unfortunately. But I also learned recently that my dad is paying for Crunchyroll for some reason. I don't know why, but that means I don't have to go through, you know, usual file sharing websites to get anime at this point because somebody else is paying it for me, thankfully. So, then there's this interesting one, FX Fighter Kurumi-chan. Basically, she's a young girl who witnesses her mother like destroy herself by doing foreign exchange trading, i.e. currency exchange trading. It went so bad that she eventually commits suicide. So then she wants to get into it herself. So that's an interesting thing to make an anime about, even a story about. I'm probably not going to stick to it, but it was an interesting premise. And then the other one is, I guess this is another Korean one, Tomb Raider King. It very much feels in the same vein of whatchamacallit, Solo Leveling, where you have a character who's trying to grind through all these like dungeons, so to speak. So I don't know, maybe it might be interesting. I binged through Solo Leveling. Maybe I'll touch this as well. But you know, if you don't know what to do at one of these big anime cons, just go to the screenings and maybe you'll find something you like. I came in it with no expectations, and I would come out with like 2 of these, maybe 3 of these things I might be interested in. And then also they did a screening of, if I can find it, Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway. It's 2021 release. Okay, ban this out. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I don't know who this character is. There's so much context. I was asking Grok what I'm supposed to know about this. And apparently you need to watch the OG Gundam series. You need to watch Charge Rebellion or Counterattack or whatever, and maybe something else to get the full context on this show. Either way, I kind of flubbed going to the wrong room, so I missed like the first half of it. So instead of diligently actually reading a book on my flight back, I watched this on Netflix. And I was actually in my seat on the plane using my phone as a hotspot to download it via Netflix because it is a Netflix exclusive apparently. Downloading it onto my iPad and I watched that through the flight. Again, there is a lot about Gundam that is just sort of like mismatched with how history is actually unfolding. In the Gundam universe, the poor and downtrodden are deported off of Earth into space, and everyone wants to live on Earth. Unless you're apparently a Xeon new type supremacist, at which point you think humanity is come into a new being in space, and you want to force everyone into space, not because you're poor and downtrodden, but to excel and achieve or something, to ascend, so to speak. Like I'm watching the original Gundam series, and it's just weird how obsessive people are with like being on Earth. Maybe you could see it's like how dumb some people can be, but it definitely, like, you know, there's an obvious undercurrent of overpopulation on the planet, which is just not playing out in modern day reality. We have a declining birth rates. Like the only places that are like have above fertility rate, total fertility rate, are sub-Saharan African countries, and even in those places, the TFRs are declining rapidly. We'll see what happens. So the Gundam universe, it just comes from, you know, this same, like, you know, aversion to technological progress before moral progress among the populace. That me as an American, I just don't get. Or just like, you know, like, yes, there is a problem with like advancement in technology, but it's like, who's going to get screwed by their dollar value about it? Not just like, are we evolving? We are evolving our technology beyond our moral progression as a species. And of course, this comes from the Japanese being scarred by being hit with nukes. You know, there's a constant refrain, it's like, humanity is not morally developed enough to have this great a power of nuclear weapons. And look, see what happened to them. Which I don't even see what's the problem. It's not like they wielded them and then it backfired on them. The power was brought about by an outside power and used to beat the shit out of them into surrendering. So they were not victims of their own technological progression. They were a victim of another outside entity's technological progression used against them. And we don't share their same like reservation about it. At least for the most part. Maybe generally humanity has a sense that we shouldn't have these weapons, but it's too late. We have them, and we don't trust enough each other to do unilateral, some multilateral, whatchamacallit, denuclearization, de-weaponized nuclearization campaign across the globe. All right, I'm at the 34 mark, so I should talk about what happened at the Senpai Squad after party. Oh, yeah. This is like usually the thing. Yeah, so this is the joint. I was in there. This is a recording from the event. I don't know. Probably you can see me. Oh, yeah. I tweeted out about like the dancing traffic cone. That was the highlight of the night. So, of course, they'll get various like cosplay girlies to go up and dance on stage as, I don't know, eye candy, stage candy, if that's not too derogatory, so to speak. Oh, yeah. There's Vanina Bear. I don't know if her name is like Nina or something behind. Saw her at Offkai. She was a little bit miffed that she didn't know that FaceCon was going to be there. Or Face Connect was going to be at Anime in New York City. And that Jelly was going to have a... go to Twitter. Let's see here. That Jelly was going to be there. She may have wanted to bring that cosplay. Ew, what the fuck? There, yeah. So just have this on a loop in the background. Miss New York. So I went this. It was fun. I plugged out for the VIP ticket so I could go up to like this free couch areas up on the upper balconies to the left and right there. So good rave music, but you know, rave music is kind of annoying at a certain point. I went to actually an after party for Sugetsu Stars at this club down in Lower Manhattan. Where they actually just had some VTuber girls from I don't know what group singing songs, and that was nice because, you know, you actually have the full song instead of the Skrillex dubstep shit in the background. So, you know, it's a fun event. You know, dance and vibe with the crew, but my feet were beat, so I was kind of like half sitting half the time. But so to cap off with what happened with this rave was at some point I'm down on the dance floor, a little bit in the back, not fully integrated with the crowd over here. And so I noticed over my back right shoulder, there are two girls, and they are cosplaying Krista and Ymir from Attack on Titan. And how do I know? Because they are fulfilling that lesbian relationship that was unfulfilled in the series, because I caught them making out with each other over my right shoulder. I thought that they saw me and thought I was like being judgmental towards them. So I was just like, all right, let me get away from them. So I move into the crowd, closer to the stage. And then somehow they end up in front of me and continue to make out in front of me in my face. And I swear they're like looking at me like, what are you, judging us or something? And I was like, all right, ignore this, ignore this. Then also, weird sideshow, I saw, I'm going to be a little bit racially explicit here. Some, let's say, skinny Asian guy with a less skinny black woman as his girlfriend, who are definitely together because I saw them kissing each other. And let's be honest, that is a 1 in a million pairing, probably more, but whatever makes them happy. And I'll respect the Asian gentleman because he had an anime fuck the ATF patch on his jacket, so he's good in my book. I wish I had a picture. If I turn this into a short, I'll put that up there. So at some point, after seeing these girls like making out, I'm just like, all right, my feet hurt, I'm leaving. So I go up to the left side of the area, and there's some open couch sitting. I sit next to a black gentleman. He asks, like, what are you cosplaying as? I'm like, I'm Noir Leon Kennedy from the RE2 remake. And he's talking about, like, oh, man, I've got, like, RE4 in 2 different versions on, like, console and my Steam library, and I've never played it. I'm just like, yeah, that's all of us. So eventually he gets up and leaves. And then comes and sit downs next to me in the comedic rule of 3? Those 2 girls who are making out with each other as Krista and Ymir right next to me and continue to make out right next to me. This was some cosmic level fuckery. It's like, you know, there's that meme of the guy in the tank looking back like saying, hey, I know it's bad, but trust me, buddy, it's going to get a whole lot worse. Like, reframe that as, hey, I know you're not getting any action with the ladies in your current life, but let me just rub it in your face a little bit harder here by having these 2 pretty women making out right next to you. And obviously, if you dared, like, trying to get involved, they would think you're a creep and you get ejected from the rave. So, hey, buddy, I know you got a pretty dry sex life as it is, but let me make it a little bit worse. Here's 2 pretty girls constantly following you around the rave inadvertently and making out with each other, making you feel left out and realizing how sad and pathetic your own life is. So. And they had like 2 guys who were also hanging around them. One was in cosplay from something, I want to say Jujutsu Kaisen. He had a pale hair wig. And then another guy who was in a casual clothing. So, like, they had 2 other guys floating around them or something. So I'm just like, obviously, I'm like, I was live texting a friend about this. And she was like saying, hey, maybe they're like trying to get you involved or something. I'm just like, no, I know what I look like in the morning. I got an under chin from being too fat. I'm probably like 22% body fat, which I'm trying to work on towards the end of this year. Like, I'm going to be eating like chicken and, okay, I did just have Chick-fil-A, but I did limit myself to just getting the grilled chicken fillet sandwich instead of the, fried sandwich, whatever. I'm looking to cut weight, continue to weight loss journey towards the end of the year. I need to go and actually assess what my body fat percentage is, get back in the gym, yada, yada, yada. So then, like, I'm seeing with these 2 guys, it's just like, no, they're occupied, and I'm just like this weird 5th wheel in this whole grouping over here. And at some point, they just sit up and are like presenting their asses to me as they're like taking a photo, embracing each other. I do have like a weird creep shot of them from down below. They're wearing pants, so it's not like I'm upskirting them anything. And one of them was in safety shorts, and I'm just like, what do you want? I didn't post that anywhere, but I just have that just to remember how absurd that scenario was. At one point, the brunette girl, so I guess whoever would have been Emir, left, and then the two guys were sticking around with whoever Krista was. And then they left about the same time as me. So as I was getting picked up by my Lyft, I was seeing them getting picked up by their ride share or whatever across the street from me. It's like, what the fuck is wrong? What the hell is going on in my life? That was surreal. That was God just making fun of me. Man, my model does not track me shaking my head that well. That was just sad. And that was after like a day of like missing things. Like I missed out on doing a meet and greet with Henya because I didn't even know there was a lottery to get in on that, but they had a free-for-all line afterwards. And then they the Resident Evil cosplay meetup was moved up 45 minutes, so I completely missed that shit. So that Saturday night was just like one error after another, and then that to rub it in my face. So that was just so that Saturday night was kind of like a disappointing night. Not enough to say I wouldn't go back for next year. I'm already like looking at flights and stuff to do it again, hotel rooms or whatever. So, I don't know. I'll go back. I have to see where my finances are at the end of this year. What would probably make it a lot better is if FazeCon happened in Texas next year. So I could just drive out instead of flying out. In any case. Yeah. So, overall, good event. Definitely worth going out because they have the big vendors. They've got the big stuff related to anime. They got Crunchyroll, they got High Dive, so they got screenings. They have the big corporate sponsors. They have a big VTuber presence. Lots of cosplay stuff going on. So it is a very well-rounded anime convention to go to. Not just the giant merch hall. There's plenty of other stuff action going on around. So, yeah, that'll wrap up my yapping about Anime New York City. I need to turn that story about being put in the cuck chair inadvertently, like thrice over by God, into a short because everyone likes to laugh at other people's misery. All right. Okay, that's enough. All right. What the fuck? Get off me. No. News from science. I don't know what this is. This is something else I saw recently. F-35A Lightning II is going by call sign. This is 27 minutes ago. Departed the United States early Wednesday, bound for Poland, where they are expected to join the Polish Air Force's 2nd Tactical Air Wing at the 32nd Tactical Air Base in Lask. 3 U.S. Air Force KC-46 Alpha Pegasus supported the F-35s in their Atlantic crossing with a stopover in Lajes Field before continuing on to Europe. But is that in Iceland? Whatever. No, oh yeah, this thing. The U.S. Navy has a new long-range air missile, the AIM-424 Malice. I'm going to need somebody on an aircraft carrier to put a picture of Malice Evermore on one of these missiles. Far exceeds current missiles and is being tested on F-18s and F-35s. And as you can see here, it's meant to go inside the F-35. So we're moving on to we're getting new AMRAAM air interception missiles, and ones that can be hidden completely inside the F-35, so you never know what they're carrying. And apparently, this thing is going to have way more length, range than the AMRAAM will. So I thought that was interesting. From August 23rd. AIM 224. That could Beard missile. Compact air-to-air missile, CAM, could be conceptually similar to a small advanced capabilities. What is this? I don't know what this is talking about. This is more detail. Known as the Malice, revealing the weapon mounted inside the internal weapons bay of an F-35 Charlie Lightning II with an AIM 120 AMRAAM mounted on the bay door. The Navy describes the AIM 424 as its next-generation long-range air-to-air missile intended to give Navy and Marine Corps aviators greater capability against advanced threats. Oh, so it's meant more for Navy and Marine Corps than it is for the Air Force? Interesting. The internal carriage is particularly significant. Rather than simply adding another externally carried long-range missile, the AIM 424 appears to have been designed around the F-35's limited internal weapons bay dimensions, allowing the aircraft to retain its low observable configuration while carrying substantially longer range air-to-air weapon. The missile is still associated with testing and development, and the Navy has released few technical details, as they should, or should not, I should say, regarding its range, seeker, propulsion, or intended employment. The available imagery does, however, show the AIM 424 being evaluated for both the F-35 Charlie and the F-18EF, indicating that the weapon is being considered across the Navy's carrier aviation force. So I guess that's what this second photo is. But for the F-18, it's going to have to be carried externally. Yeah. So the other freaking big news is our CIA representative went all the way to Russia to deliver a message. And this is after like weeks and weeks of scuttlebutt, rumor mongering as you would, about Russia potentially doing a mobilization of more forces, and a possible attempt to test NATO's resolve by doing some attack on a Baltic or Polish or Balkan country in NATO to see if whether or not NATO will back them up. So, Wall Street Journal apparently is reporting, citing people familiar with the matter, CIA Director John Ratcliffe traveled to Russia to warn against attacking a NATO country, which out of all speculative scenarios in the information space since the meet was the most likely. It's yet unclear if any specific consequences outside of the already in place NATO 5 Article 5 commitment framework was communicated to the Russian decision makers. So, really think Ratcliffe flew all the way to Moscow to threaten Putin? Apparently, he didn't even talk to Putin directly. He talked to emissaries on there on Putin's behalf. Martin Kelly of EOS Risk Group is now reporting that a Kuwaiti oil tanker has been struck, likely by Iranian fires in the Strait of Hormuz. No corresponding report from the United Kingdom Ameritrade Organization UKMTO Center at the time of writing. More to come. Let's see if that happens. I thought things had calmed down. Here, the United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations Center has issued an advisory nearly 36 hours after receiving a report of a tanker struck by an unknown projectile resulting in a fire aboard the vessel. According to the UK MTO, all crew members are safe and accounted for and no environmental impact has been reported. The incident appears to be separate from and occurred earlier than today's reported attack on a Kuwaiti tanker in the same general area, attributed to the circumstances surrounding the earlier incident, remaining under investigation. So no confirmation that somebody fired anything. U.S. President Donald J. Trump appears to have now been briefed on a meeting yesterday between U.S. and Russian intelligence officials as Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, and CIA Director John Ratcliffe were seen leaving the White House roughly an hour ago. Okay, I thought, like, maybe, my attendance in ANYC meant that we would get, like, a peace deal from the Iran event. Now I guess it's now more like setting the waves for whatever the hell this bullshit is going to snowball into. All right. So, ripping from Bloomberg here, Russia appears to be preparing for a renewed escalation in Ukraine as efforts to negotiate an end to the war have stalled, according to people familiar with the discussions in Moscow cited by Bloomberg. The Kremlin is reportedly considering more intensive conventional ballistic missile strikes against Ukraine and infrastructure in other Ukrainian cities. Russian officials increasingly view Ukrainian attacks on refineries, logistics facilities, and other targets inside Russia as attacks enabled by NATO support. The shift comes after U.S.-backed negotiations failed to produce an agreement. Moscow continues to demand Ukrainian concessions, including territory in Donetsk, while Kiev has rejected those terms. Expectations for upcoming U.S.-Russian diplomatic contacts are reportedly low. The escalation is occurring amid an expanding exchange of strikes. Ukraine has targeted Russian oil and logistics infrastructure, while Russia has continued attacks on Ukrainian energy and other infrastructure. Ukraine's limited supply of air defense interceptors remains a concern. So, and then there's also the hearing of possible another mobilization, but we'll see if the Russian populace can withstand that. Oh, and we had a U.S. Capitol Police ordered the evacuation of a power plant. No elaborating details yet. Oh yeah, then there was this flash flood in the Nepal-Tibet border region. This is just sad. Like, let me fast forward it. Oh yeah, that's like, I don't know, 50 people just completely washed away. Oh yeah. That is an act of God. You are screwed. Like, this is one thing about Chinese development is like anytime this shit happens, like sometimes they do it and then don't take into like local like disaster possibilities, and then these places just get absolutely freaking devastated. Because they're more interested in building up than they are like safety regulations or anything. I don't know, I just got completely whipped by that. Sweden sending a SIGINT aircraft along the Finnish border. Interesting. Flashblood, Porsche Inc.'s 1.5 million AI deal with Indy's TCS. Let me just see what Clash... actually, wait. Let me look over here. Because apparently the Ukrainians are mounting a freaking counterattack around Lyman. Was it AMK mapping I saw doing this? And I saw it on yeah, the Ukrainians were launching a counterattack that's one of these emerging pincers of the Russians was getting surrounded around near Lyman. Can find a decent map of the... This is where the quad function of looking at the photos would be far more important, because I might have been glazed past them. 18 hours ago. Oh, is this it? Or I feel like this doesn't need to be said, but there are not 4,000 Russians in this salient. Maybe if it was 2023, but not today's war. My guess is there are no more than 500. Don't fall for the propaganda accounts. All right. So, oh yeah, here's this big picture around the Nitrous River. So they're trying to cut off them this way. And they might lose their bridgehead across this river. So, Ukrainians making a counterattack. They're actually retaking territory. Supposedly. Ukrainian OPSEC remains tightly in place in this sector, with very little information being allowed for publication. The Russian side is also preventing the publication of most info, but for informational propaganda purposes rather than for OPSEC. This is why we have seen hardly any geolocation for the last few months. The fall of the salient would significantly delay the fall of Lyman, and would allow Ukraine to reinforce the northern flank to Sloviansk, preventing Russia from carrying out direct storming operations on the city from the east before taking Lyman. It would also relieve the Ukrainian bridgehead east of the Oskil River near Borova, allowing for reinforcements to be sent across the river to areas south of the Kupiansk agglomeration and to the remaining strongholds in western Luhansk Oblast. The front line would have essentially be straightened all the way from Konstantinivka to Borova. I don't know, what's the latest reporting? You've got AMK mapping. Footage showing moment of a Russian KN-23 ballistic missile striking Zaporizhzhia city. All right, one drone flew 700 kilometers. All right. ISW. What's the latest thing you have? Iran's senior military official outlined the main principles of Iran's new strategic logic, which he intended to be part to reestablish deterrence vis-a-vis the United States and Israel as the Iranian regime prepares for potential future conflict. And then something going on in Iraq. Iraq Prime Minister Ali al-Zaidi is attempting to carry out a fundamental reform of the popular mobilization forces that is designed to consolidate his individual power as prime minister. Probably for the best. All right. It's 22-minute goes. Ukrainian Commander-in-Chief General Major Mikhailo Drapati proposed a headquarters restructuring to support Ukrainian defense in the Donetsk Oblast during a meeting with President Zelensky. Other key takeaways: Russian forces are conducting two main efforts attacking the northern and southern tips of Ukraine's fortress belt in Donetsk Oblast. Russia's primary objective in its spring-summer 2026 offensive. Russian forces continue to infiltrate into and around Konstantinivka, as part of the broader campaign to seize Ukraine's fortress belt and all of Donetsk Oblast. While Ukrainian forces continue holding positions in northern and northwestern parts of the city. Russian forces are meanwhile intensifying their battlefield air interdiction campaign against Sloviansk with the aims to disrupt Ukrainian logistics and set conditions for Russian ground offensive operations against Sloviansk. The United Russian Party is reportedly planning to increase its control over State Duma committees to establish United Russia as the dominant force in Russian domestic politics. So that's Putin's party. That will always be in power so long as he is in power. What else? Ukrainian forces recently advanced in Dobroprilia and Kupiansk directions. Ukrainian forces continue their long-range strike campaign against Russian oil and dual-use logistics infrastructure and Russian military assets. Russia launched 162 drones against Ukraine overnight. So, I don't know. Kramatorsk, I don't know. The advancement by forces. There's Konstantinivka, and then what was that? Prokros back here. It looks like Konstantinivka has fallen at this point. For now, for Northern Axis. Yeah, so last thing, Clash report. All right, this visit followed U.S. intelligence Director Rodcliffe made a surprise visit to Moscow this week, which warned Russia not to attack NATO countries. The visit, followed by U.S. intelligence assessment, suggests Putin could try to test NATO's resolve with a limited attack on an allied country in the coming years. U.S. officials are concerned about scenarios ranging from a cyber attack to a smaller-scale ground incursion, most likely involving a Baltic state. They also worry that depleted Western weapon stockpiles after years of support for Ukraine and recent fighting involving Iran could influence Moscow's calculations. So, another point against starting this war with Iran. We burned through our air interceptor capacity stockpiles. Now Russia's looking like NATO forces may be vulnerable. We may be able to hit them with all our missiles and stuff now and all these Shahed drones and stuff. Germany is considering helping fund and protect Britain's Trident nuclear deterrent as Europe looks to reduce its dependence on the U.S. Berlin is exploring deeper nuclear cooperation with Britain and France rather than developing its own weapons. Options include funding future UK nuclear capabilities, supporting submarine programs, or deploying German Patriot systems to protect Fastlane. I guess that's the sub base in Britain, in Scotland. Oh, and also apparently that thing that happened in Leipzig was way bigger than it was initially revealed. So, Yeah, so all right, whatever. That's enough. I need to see if I can actually get into freaking what is it? Twitch. Get in my goddamn channel. Oh, turn on my phone. That it's been off, so I need to have a protein shake before I go to bed tonight. So when I fire up the game, I'll probably run and do that. Let me see if I can even get this code on my phone. Showing up on iPad at all? Didn't show up there. All right, I'm gonna back it up. Let's see if I can use my username and password again. I should have that. Wait, I have passwords on my. What am I doing? Sorry about that. I was kept on. Did not have the right window selected. It's still trying to do two-factor authentication through my cell phone. Which is just having a bad day today for this, so I can't even go into Twitch on my phone. Okay, logging in from my logging in from my phone, I was able to pull it off. Holy shit, Powder's still streaming. Oh god, it's making me verify my age setting. What the heck? Keeps on like sending to my settings and then it won't. What am I? That's not a function. What are you looking for, Twitch? And this is gonna be tech issue night, isn't it? Let's see here. Wants me to share my age range, then sends me to a page inside the settings on my phone that don't correlate with that. There is no option for sharing age range. What the fuck? Verify your age. There is no way to verify my age in the settings here, you dumb fucking app. I have my birthday embedded in the elsewhere, but oh, okay. All right, fine. I'm sharing my age range. Go to Stream Manager. Edit stream info. I have to do this from my phone. Resident Evil 4. Go. Your VTuber, VTuber and news, English. Not Total War, not strategy games, not history. Not Empire, Total War, not America, not Musket. Let's see here. What do we got? Resident. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil. Leon Kennedy. Leon Sex Kennedy. No. Action horror. Action adventure. And horror. Horror game. Sure. There. I was able to successfully change things up from my phone. Meanwhile, the browser connection can just not connect to my freaking communicate to my phone. I have to fix this later, but oh well. Browser connection is not working for some reason. All right. Let me turn off Brave, and I need to put out a tweet announcing that my scripts. Time to figure out where I even left off. I at least remember that I have Ashley with me now. Now, it has been so long. No, minimize. What are you doing? All right. Posted out. Twitch running as much as I can. I don't know if I'm just gonna have to reset my computer or something. Oh, I still have the World War II ambient noise going on in the background. So, switch to gaming. Set up. Why cap? Back real quick. All right, I'm back. The controller has not been charging all this time. Although I turned it on and seemingly it connected. Problem. So, headphones back in. Let's see if I have any audio problems this time around. Oh. All right, well, controller's working well enough, so remember to charge it tonight. That's the key. Load, and let's figure out where the heck I am at. I'm in oh my god, don't tell me I'm getting locked around by her. Oh wait. I think I know what happens is we're gonna go to have that shootout at with what's his name? Ramon or whatever. The Spanish dude. Hopefully I killed everyone in here. That thing was triggered. Looks like I cleared this area. Of all I possibly could. Let's speed up our pace here a bit. Don't need to jump over that. This. The gate's been boarded. I guess I'd better find another route. Alright then. Can't go that way. Have to go this way. Wait, we have to go up and around here, don't we? Alright, Ashley, follow me. No, do not knock down. Jump down. Catch. She impaled her crotch on the fucking end of that ladder there. These have all been triggered. Is there a barrel I saw over here that I didn't destroy? Ah. Itching my nose. Oh, I forgot the freaking tank controls over here. Oh, yeah. Yes. ETAS. And some bullets. Very useful. Reload. I need some health. Alright, open up. Oh, hey. You, what's up?
Welcome.
Why is my camera like so low?
Good things on. What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Thank
Dirty
you.
pearl. It's very dirty accessory. Doesn't seem to have much value.
Is that all, stranger?
Yes.
Thank you.
Pretty brass pocket watch.
All?
Yes.
Thank you.
Made it one of a kind. All right, I'll hang on to that. An amber ring. I can almost feel the history behind this jewelry. I just hope that there's some value to it. Here's Stein with G. Oh no, wait. I think I can keep on adding to this. So stand by on that.
What are you buying?
Attaché case, treasure map, village, handgun, RED9. I can afford it, but I kind of don't want it. Rocket launcher. Stock for the RED9. Stock for the TMP. No. Scope for rifle. First aid spray.
Is that all?
Yes. Man, I got a lot of grenades. I gotta make use of those things. Here. Is this my TMP ammo? I got like, let's see, I got 50 rifle rounds, some dragonfly, tactical rifle cartridges.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Do you not have any shotgun ammo?
What are you buying?
Firepower? It's a lot. Firing speed really is an issue. Reload speed, capacity.
Is that all? Thank you.
Firing speed. I feel like that barely does anything.
Come back anytime.
Alright.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Hunnigan?
Well,
What was her
I'm
name
afraid I have
again?
to tell you anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
They've got
Great.
man pads? Are you
Prepping
kidding
another
me?
chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Oh boy.
What are we gonna do, Leon?
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched all right. Quick, in that cabin!
Leon! Small world, eh? Well,
Hey, essay.
the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know...
Don't worry. She's cool.
What do you mean cool?
never mind.
I thought he was
There's supposed
in
to be
my...
some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of the many.
Oh, he was concerned if she was bitten or not. Her eyes are like way too big for her head. It's disturbing.
Upstairs.
Okay, it's game time.
Alright, cool, bro. Alright, I need back up Ramon here for a second. Oh. Fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Please let me have the checkpoint right before this. I'm trying to use the grenades for effect. I don't think it's working too well. So I could turn this down a bit. Oh no.
Welcome.
All right.
Got a selection of good. What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Is that all? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Let's see here. If I go through this, does it autosave? So yeah, I remember now I was struggling with this. All right, can we skip? What the fuck? Hold up. You're seeing this too, right? What the fuck? All right, hold up. Let me just see if triggering the next scene will readjust the screen. Nope.
What are we gonna do, Leon?
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched, all right. Quick, in that cabin!
See what I got here. What do these ones do? Increase your maximum health. So let's see here. Combine. Yeah, let's go with that. Who's gonna break first? Oh, shit. Alright, now I need to use a health item.
Use this.
For now. I'm not sure I should be going full on headshots all the time over here at this point. Fucking hitbox. Oh, I need more health. Getting a bit dicey. Somewhat. Did I just pick up a bunch of shotgun shells? Okay, we pushed through, finally. Jesus. Oh, and the screen reset. Thank you.
So, what do we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here's out. So I guess
Where
we
was
have no
she?
choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Oh, they were just out there, dumbass. All right, let's find a save point. Hit ratio, 79%. Yes, thank you. Yes, we'll save over slot 1. Only have 4 open at a time. I don't know why I'm saying that so authoritatively. That's just my little hang up about how I do it. Oh! Hey! Well, that would have been nice to remember. I don't know. They probably would have busted through somewhere else, but... Or pushed these over. Here. Got a lot of shotgun shells. How much do I have now? I got like 4 left. And 8 in the gun. A lot of flash grenades. My god, I have so many grenades. I have this rifle. Let me equip this and... Wow, I appreciate that they used a properly animated loading it with a stripper clip. That is dedicated animation. Where the heck are we going? I saved, so I don't have to do anything else. That more Jackal. More TMP ammo. I don't even have that gun. Some Pietas or Pitas or whatever it is. I don't know if I want to buy anything. I just bought from you. 2 routes. All right. Just a while ago, I was informed by Lord Sadler that our men had shot down a United States military helicopter. Well, I think we know what happened to our ride out. There shouldn't be any more outsider interference for a while now. Unless the United States government determines who the traitor is, they can only initiate small covert operations. We must use this time to our advantage and recapture the girl. The two Americans can only get out of our territory by using one of the two routes. This is where we will stop them. We shall make use of the forces to the greatest degree. We will deploy a large number of ganados in one of the routes to ensure that they do not slip by us. For the other, we shall leave the task to El Gigante. Whichever route they take, the agent will never leave here alive, not with the girl at least. All right. Let's see here. Where's the map? I guess these are the two routes. They're like both blocked off somehow. You'd be cold and soaked at this point. I don't know, I'm going left for some reason. Unlike my everyday politics. Hey. Alright, open up. I think I kind of prefer fighting these guys than El Gigante or whatever. Okay, never mind. To the gun. Alright, not too bad. Alright, let me scope this out before I drag Ashley along. Shall we? God damn it. Save some ammo here, god damn it. Okay, so he was the one guy keeping the music going. I'm up. Just her? A little bit of a delay there. I got 5 shots of this left. So I guess, yeah, I'm going to have to rely on using my pistol a lot more. I do not have as much rifle ammo as I would like. Let's see here. Okay. Take like one more hit before I have to use... I think I can pull Ashley ahead a bit. Wow, she just slams the top of that thing with her head and she's out. You know what? Hide up there. Leon Kennedy never goes down a stair. Goes down a ladder. Shotgun shells. Nice. Here. More cash. Okay, so this was more area with goodies than it was a place to advance. Okay, gonna need to raise up the ladder. Where am I going? It looks like there was an opening somewhere. Go down into here. Jump down into this arena area. Up, up. Okay, no, fuck you. Oh, fuck you guys. Fuck! Oh, there went my head. Fuck. Man, is there no dodge mechanic? Man, where did I save? How much was this shit? Hey, you get down here too, buddy. How was that explosive? What the shit was in there? Olive oil? Where'd you come from? I think that's the first time I got Ashley hurt because I was just like cowboying it this time around. And one shot to the hip did him in. All right. Yo, hide. Fuck. All right. Yep, green herb. That's about it. Some stuff over here. Yeah, I might need those. Man, the hitbox on those rails. Very impressive. Nothing. Okay. Now to try to deal with the bozos in here. Let's see here. Best I got. All right. Hand grenade, incendiary grenade. Equip one of these at least. All right, throw one, observe, and move. Okay, break out the shotgun. Fuck! God damn it. Like, they're right on, they get right on you. And then you can't, like... Alright, that sucked. Man, I need to figure out if I can save in between here, because this is getting tedious. Alright, well... Oh, dealt with that. That went horribly. Definitely blowing through way more ammo than I needed to there. I've been more diligent with my firing. Wanna come down here? Okay. Man, that sound effect. Wow, holy shit. How did I not take damage there? We fell over, but music's still playing, so he obviously isn't. All right, jump down. There's nothing in that barrel ever, apparently. Another barrel over here I missed. Raise up. Green herb, yes. Combine with so you just need to throw a grenade for one and then immediately bust out the shotgun and take out the hold down the other one. Ah, shit. Stay down. Fire maneuver, fire maneuver. God damn. Get away from me, Chainsaw Granny. Who's still alive? Wow, I sliced that thing's head off without having to waste any ammo on it. So go ahead, spawn out. Yep, there we go. Okay, fuck you. Oh, wow. That killed me. After I dealt with both the chainsaw freaks who are way too powerful, that's what did me in, was that thing, because I tanked it too hard. All right. It can be done. Get off me. Oh, fuck you. See, I'm already using my health items before I, yeah, so, I used this way too, I went to this way too cavalierly. But that is not what I wanted to do. I just killed Ashley. What the fuck? No. Well, alright then. That was stupid. Yo, hide. No, stop trying to fucking knife the... God damn it! Oh yeah, we are. Constellation, some bullets. Anything else down here? Alright, so this is how I do a 180 or an about face, if you would. And And nope. She's gone. One more of you is going to spawn like the freaking head thing. Now, this would be an excellent place to save right before I go in for the fight. Nothing. Shotgun shells. All right. Jump in with one of these, and then go to the shotgun. Wait. Thing. I got 3 green herbs now. How did that happen? I want to jump down over here, over there. All right. He's going to be to my right. Fuck. No, back up. No risking it. Got a ruby. Alright. We got more or less max health. These dumbasses don't want to jump down. So... Alright, that's taken care of. Somebody else doesn't want to just directly jump down. Okay. Yea, verily. Trial completed. The goodie's just lying on the right. Yes, you have the camp key. Alright. Back to the pistol. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. I am about to ruin this. Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. All right, saved it. Nearly lost everything I gained getting past the whatchamacallits. The chainsaw ladies, the chainsaw grannies. Oh, we made it through this one route. Not what I meant. Not mean to waste a bullet there. Can I even get up here anywhere? No. Alright, let's go back and get Ashley. Oh wait, I can just call her from a distance and she'll, I guess, make her way over. Where is she? This place. Then... Oh, hey, there's a trapdoor down here. Ashley, where do I need to get you? Alright, very good. Man, those boots look like a good go with my Attack on Titan cosplay. Oh yeah, the boots on that cosplay that I bought, they were not the best. Let me guess, there's a save area right down here. That would have been useful. Lots of handgun ammo. Blocked off.
Where are you going, Leon?
No typewriter for saving, unfortunately, down here. Alright. Just need to move on. No, I don't want to catch her. I want to go back up. God damn it. Climb up. Yep, let's do it. Alright, let's move on. Alright, nothing here. No save point? Are you kidding me? Yet. this? That is such an item carrier thing. This has got to have us, Yep, there we go. I guess I'll go talk to the merchant first before anything else and scrounge around here. Oh, wait, what? The village's last defense. I clearly underestimated the American agent's capability. He's still alive. I thought that we could wait until the egg hatched, but at this rate, he could destroy the whole village before it does. We must take care of this nuisance. We shall change our priorities. For the time being, we will cease the hunt for Luis and ambush the 2 Americans. There is a building used to enlighten betrayers beyond this point where you get off the lift. It's a perfect place for ambushing them. If all else fails, they still will need to face me in order to get past the last gate that leads out of the village. Only those before my sight will the gate open. Okay. We're going to get ambushed, is what I'm hearing. How am I going? Only a 2-hour mark. Alright. Go up to the 3rd. Might do some late night laundry because I am out of underwear more or less, so I gotta do something to fix that tonight. All right, what do we got? Okay.
A good thing. What are you selling? I'll buy it in a hot. Thank you. What are you buying?
That first aid spray. Kind of the only thing I cared about at this point. Oh, fine, let's just get this treasure map. Yeah.
Thank you. What are you buying?
I don't know. Shotgun. Firing speed, reload speed. I guess that's maxed out, I guess. Capacity.
Is that all? Thank you.
Firepower, firing speed. I guess that's maxed out. Capacity could go even higher. Up to 9. Now I'll save my cash for now. That would have made a difference. All right, let's save here. Actually, look at the map, figure out where the heck I'm gonna go. I swear there's like multiple paths out of this area. Man, I'm tired. Yawn. All right. Where's the merchant? So there's this way. Where there's the fight. This way to the lift. The merchant. Way that's also blocked off. Destination is that way. Retinal scan. Oh, I need to go rip out somebody's eye. Okay. Roger, understood. Or his head. Here's the lift. Need to scrounge around here. There's one wooden barrel. 1100 pitas. The controls. Looks like it, but I can't affect it. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Wow, I just tanked that for, like, nothing. Oh my god, is somebody up there attacking the thing? Well, that was rough. Oh, I didn't even have to trigger anything. That just did that for me. I'll probably need to heal Ashley at some point, but I kind of want to push her while I can. She couldn't jump over the thing like I did. Looks like these are the controls for the lift. I better not mess with them because I need a ride back. Right. Down we go, I guess. Here, before I go down further. Alright, dumbass, way to go. Those cans volatile? No. I think they're like, they feel like gas cans to me, but that's not what it appears to be. Oh, shit. Okay, that's his body, like, ripping apart. Oh. What is this? This blood's still fresh. Was there some kind of ritual here? Yeah, probably. Oh, God, what is this? You got the yellow cat's eye. I need one more cat's eye and then this thing's will be complete. Unless, can I extract the cat's eye from the amber ring? Alright, Ashley, I know you're hurt, but we gotta move on. Cash. Oh, right.
Where are you going, Leon?
There's a ladder here. You can go down it. You don't need me to catch you. Or it's you just don't want me upskirting you. Well, this convenience. Do I have room in here for... shotgun? I got TMP ammo. I got like 4 flash grenades. I don't know, see if I can make some more room somehow, somewhere. Hold up. Alright, well that ate up one of those, so... here. Alright, can I buy the TMP?
What are you selling? What are you buying? Is that all?
Oh, it only takes up 6 slots. Alright. Well, we can fit that in there.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Do you have ammo for the thing or what? Orbs and spreads out 80% of the recoil. Well, fuck it, might as well.
Thank you. Not
Oh, and a
enough
fur.
cash.
Oh, well, never mind.
Come back anytime.
Alright, oh, save. Well, let's see what is further beyond. Oh, it forces me to go up to the door.
Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Wesker? Oh, hi. Oh, rubbing my eyes. Oh, fuck. Okay, He-Man. Oh no, he got me. I hit the bumpers, not the triggers. And that killed me. Alright, failed the quick time event. So hard. Let's see here. Where's it restart me? Well, it looks like there's nothing to scrounge other than just head straight for the door, I guess. Can I get around before the cutscene triggers? Nope. Alright. Back at it.
Stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Alright, remember, the triggers first. Alright, and I failed that again. Wow. Can I just get through the scene? Yes, thank you. Jesus. Alright, to the door. I hit Y and B instead of X and A there. I got totally caught off guard by that. I'm not as mentally acute as I used to be. I'm 30 years old.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
All right, yes, I get it. Throw me. All right, what's it going to be? Is it going to be X and A, Y and B, A and B, bumpers, right triggers? What's it going to be? All right, made it.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. No, hasta la vista, but what about hasta luego? What does that mean? That flame? Oh, shit. Okay, Wolverine. Well. And that killed me. Motherfucker. I just like, I see the prompt for the QTE and I just do not engage it. Just like, what? My reaction timing is absolutely atrocious now. I am no longer a peak gamer. Alright, do I have to go through the whole... Yes! Oh my god. I don't know if I want to call this poor gameplay design or just me being bad.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Alright, what's it gonna be? Alright, let's get up and away from him for a second. Shake off. I have one health item. That is it. Like 30 shots. Hold up 1 second. I feel like I'm in the Rancor pit slightly. Oh my god. Turn around. Let me guess, that top half is still functional. Alright, I'm on the edge here. I only got so much health left. Okay, move this way. Oh, hey, hold up. Alright, that may have been slightly a waste, but whatever. Where the heck even is he? Fire maneuver. Yeah, that would have been probably better to use in combo with everything. Okay. Well, I think I know which eyepiece I need. No, I will take the handgun ammo. Thank you very much, game. The path's still not clear there. And the building explodes. No, I'm barely hanging on, so we gotta get out of here. Oh, I'm out of ammo for this thing? Okay, that's nice. I am out of health items. Well, I think I can afford that,
Got a selection of good things on sales. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
firepower.
Is that all, stranger? Is that? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Come back.
I'm gonna need to use this on myself, Ashley. Oh, God. Yep. Sorry, Ashley. All right, let's save since I made such good progress there. Coming up on the third hour. I guess I'll see what the what going. Oh wait, I have to go through this bullshit again. Come on, vámonos, Ashley. We're leaving. You can't leave at... What the heck? She's still inside, though? Are you... Oh. Oh, I guess I dealt with all the bozos on the first round, so it's moot. Alright. Won't open. I guess this is the only way out of this village. Is Ashley going to be grossed out about that? Alright, we're in. Wasted a shot there. Wasted a nice shot. Didn't waste a shot, but well, it seems to one-shot them, so even if I don't get a direct headshot, that seems... Oh, why? Over to the side. Oh, please fucking work. And it killed us both. Okay. Alright. Okay, back out through the door, I guess. What other option do we have? Yeah, and it killed us. So what was I supposed to do? Shoot and then hide in that little cave? That little, Guess I gotta shoot and then... What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? Is there some proper way to use this little alcove here or what? Or I have to stop it before that and it goes careening into that. Okay, so that's what happens. That's not for you to hide in, that's for the truck to get lodged in. Oh, shit. Back up, Ashley. Nope, and she's gone. Alright, I should have shot that guy. Alright, let's see here. Where do I start over again? Next time I'll break out the shotgun to... Oh, hey, a bunch of green herbs. I can use one on Ashley and probably... Yeah, so no point wasting rifle ammo on this incline. That would have been totally worthless. All right. Yeah, good enough. All right, combine. There we go. Realizing I can probably go inside and let's see here. Yeah, like that. What? I can't just combine ammo with the firearm to reload it. Wow, 10 is max. Okay. All right. Moving on. Velvet blue. Interesting. Oh, God. What did I trigger now? Break out the SMG.
On the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
And lock the gate.
You take that one.
Okay.
Ready?
Wow, the fact that we are able to move this thing, that is like got to be an incredible gear reduction ability. That is retarded. All right, now what are we trapped inside the castle with? Since we escaped these guys.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. Honestly, I think I'll call it a night. I think this is some decent progress. Before I go scrounging. Yeah. Well, there's a typewriter, so I could immediately save after this. So, all right, you know, I'll do some scrounging real quickly here and then save over that last save because that's kind of superfluous. Spinel. Hello. That's a lot of... Only 5,000. Is that supposed to be an egg that I could have taken? All right. Scrounged around enough. Here's the merchant. And let's save. Chapter 3. Section 1. Yeah. That'll be it for the evening. Okay. Oh, I gotta cut that fucking story about the two girls making out in front of me into a short because nobody likes more nothing. People like nothing more than to laugh at other people's expense. So yeah, that was me just like suffering in life. So I'll probably farm that out to somebody. I still have that other fucking Leon Kennedy simp thing that I did ranted about that I'll try and cut myself. Probably work on that weekend and I'll farm out for $10 on something like Fiverr or a VGen to edit up that short video about me suffering at Senpai Squad rave. And well, Friday, going back to the American Revolution thing because we're on a bit of a roll on that, so I'd like to see if I can wrap that up and then open up the next campaign after that. But once I'm done with the American Independence campaign, I will go back to Total War Attila to try and finish that up. Then I'll go to Total War Empire Total War to do an America campaign. Well, it's still the summer. I'm still on this kick from whatchamacallit. The 4th of July Independence Weekend. So that'll be it for the evening. Probably more streams. Now that the con season, summer con season is over.